feels sturdy. Look, I want to start by acknowledging the traditional owners of the land and paying my respects to elders past and present. Can everybody hear me, or should this go higher? Higher.
It's good.
Or that higher? I meant this higher. Anyway, look, I want to start by a disclosure which I make whenever I talk publicly. My home is within 300 metres in a direct line of the Haberfield stack. So I won't be talking about the Haberfield stack. Joe Halen, the member for Summerhill, is happy to answer any questions on that. I'm happy to talk about filtration, and I will talk about that. What I want to start with, though, is I am the Shadow Minister for Roads, and I'm also the member for Strathfield. If this project works, it will actually have a benefit for my electorate in that it will take traffic off Parramatta Road and congested local streets.
No, it won't.
However,
no.
There is a whole doubt about whether this project will in fact work. If you think about what happened last week, we found out that this project is now $15.4 billion in the budget. It started off as $10 billion in 2012. It's now $15.4 billion. Now, we don't know where that cost has come from, and we don't know how this government is going to pay for it. So with the state government and the federal government contribution and a $2 billion concessional loan, we have around $5 billion that's accounted for. There's a $10 billion black hole. The government says that by tolling the M4, they will then sell that toll road to the private sector. However, as you've heard, we haven't seen the business case, so we don't know the traffic modelling on the M4 or indeed on Parramatta Road. So we do not know whether they can actually fund this entire project, and that is of deep concern. The secrecy around the business case, I think, is the most significant issue with this project. None of us can make an informed decision without that, and I would strongly urge the government to release that business case. We saw the detailed design plans released a few weeks ago. We know the EIS is apparently coming. What we know is that houses are being acquired, the stacks at Haberfield and at Homebush, and the issue is they're acquiring houses, yet we haven't had any community consultation. We know that they don't care what we think. These stacks are not filtered. That is of great concern. When I've raised that issue with them, they say that the benefit of putting extra money in to filter the stacks doesn't outweigh, the cost of the stacks doesn't outweigh the benefit. And I think that is an appalling way to go about managing this project. What we also discovered, and I was on Channel 10 last night talking about this with the detailed plans, is that this tunnel no longer goes under Parramatta Road. It actually goes under 500 houses. Now, to find out about that, we had to count this very faint line on a map. We had to count the houses that are there. Many of those residents are here today. I've been working with them. That is a big issue. This tunnel does not go under Parramatta Road. In the media release they put out on June 4th, they said this tunnel is going under Parramatta Road. It is not going under Parramatta Road. There are some very significant issues with this project, and I would urge each and every one of you, yes, continue your fight to stop this project, but please do not forget that these are issues that impact on people not just in this crowd but in this community. They need your help. They need your help around getting these stacks filtered. They need your help around getting the tunnel under Parramatta Road. They need this project, and I differ from Michelle, this project is going to go ahead.
No way! No way! Never! Not over our dead bodies!
I urge you to deal with those issues.
Jodi McKay, don't betray! 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 Jodi McKay, don't betray!